Seabiscuit attempts a comeback. Can the ex-champ come back is what the fans, including Bing Crosby and actor George Raft, want to know as the field of 8 gets away to a fast start. They're well bunched at the start, with Sun Egret holding a slight lead and Seabiscuit up near the front. It's the first race for the 7-year-old since he went lame a year ago. Seabiscuit's owner hopes to ready him for the $100,000 handicap next month, and his showing today may well tell the story. Halfway down the backstretch, Sun Egret increases his lead, with Heel Fly right on his heels and Seabiscuit third. And now for the real test as they come down the stretch. Sun Egret is weakening a bit as Heel Fly puts on steam. The Biscuit is still running a good third, but hasn't got what it takes to get up there. It is still a good showing by Seabiscuit for a comeback race as Heel Fly goes on to win. All the world is stunned by the turn of events in Europe. In Times Square and elsewhere throughout the world, anxious crowds follow the minute-by-minute bulletins of Germany's newest aggression, the seizure of Little Denmark and many strategic points in Norway. With clock-like precision, by land, by air, and by sea, Nazi forces poured into Denmark. Copenhagen, the country's beautiful capital, was seized by landing parties from an armada of warships and transports out of Kiel. Here and elsewhere throughout Denmark, the invasion was unresisted. King Christian and his premier Stauning gave in under protest in the face of the overwhelming Nazi troop movement. And so, the Danish Nazis take over the government, and Denmark's great seaborne commerce, now tightly bound by the Allied blockade, comes to an end. Norway, too, felt the invaders' heel. Her strategic fjords and principal ports, and her capital, Oslo, were seized by Nazi forces, but not without cost. For Haakon has declared war against Germany, and the Allies are rushing to aid him. Already, the Nazi fleet has met a determined adversary. So the German plan to rush more and more convoys of troops to Norway has been scuttled. In the most terrific naval battle since the Battle of Jutland, British warships and air forces blasted their way into Scandinavian waters and battled the Germans at their own back door. Scenes such as these went on hour after hour until many a German ship, and some British ships too, had gone to the bottom. A man-made hell. The long-feared war to the death at last. Stockholm, too, fears invasion. The Germans want the right to transport troops across Sweden. This right was refused by the Allies in the case of Finland. But dare King Gustav say no to Germany? Maybe. For Sweden has a formidable navy. Even the small Norwegian navy gave a good account of itself when the Nazis struck. The Swedish navy, backed by Sweden's excellent coast defenses, is not to be scorned. The fighting forces of Holland, and Belgium too, have been put on the alert by the happenings in Scandinavia. All leaves have been canceled, and here, Queen Wilhelmina is making a personal inspection of her army's defenses.